What is up, guys? Nick here today, and welcome to another Road to the Max Cape from Scratch series, episode number 21. We've broken the 20 mark. Oh my god. Anyway, let's get into it. We have a new highest Astral Rune donation by Euroswag, and it is 50,000. So thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate it. You are the now all-time highest donor of Astral Runes. Congratulations. And so ended up getting another 10,000 from Pentaz. So thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate it. And so if you guys ever have any will to donate, I know a lot of people, especially at the beginning of this series, were always asking what they could donate, and I was like, nothing. And so we ended up deciding if there was ever any kind of donation ever allowed in this series, it would be an Astral Runes. That way I could collect them all the way through, and at the end, just keep them. Just there so everybody could see how many we end up getting by the time I get the max cape, when I get it. Not sure when that'll be, but when I get it. So anyway, thank you to all of you guys that do donate for the Astral Runes. So anyway, let's get into this episode. So it took me 5 days to complete all of the stoof in here. Technically 4, but there was one day, this last day, such a awful occurrence of events, and I'll go into that at the end of the video. It was quite unfortunate, and but we'll get there. We'll talk about it, and we'll all get through this together and figure it out. So yeah, so this week I really played a lot, and I was very lucky with how I decided to play. So right off the start, I wanted to go to Water Fiends to see how I'd fare there. Not too well. They hit like a truck on an account like mine, where I'm only 70 stats, so absolutely get pummeled without Soul Split, because I'm constantly eating. Even with full Arma, I was getting absolutely pummeled, so ended up selling the full Armadillo and upgrading some other aspects of my armor. Later in the video, you guys will see that. I'll share the bank and whatnot. So I ended up going to Hellhounds, and I decided at first to do Momentum, completely forgetting that the Guthans does heal even when doing abilities. So I really slowed down my XP per hour at the beginning. But anyway, I ended up switching over to Revolution, as you can see the yellow bars around my action bar. And with the Silver Hawk boots, these things are fucking fantastic. So I've basically been using them while training. So I'll be playing Call of Duty, look down, see my adrenaline's full, bam, press overpower, and shit, there's 600 agility XP. So I got a shit ton of agility XP, and by the end of the video I got up to 75, which is fucking nuts. So I ended up using 1,000 feathers so far, 1,200 actually, so not bad at all. It's really expensive, so that kind of went where some of my money from the Armadillo full Arma set went into a little bit of that. And also buying runes, because as you'll see in a minute, Desert Treasure was completed. Alright, so I did some questing, got some of the questing done, and got Desert Treasure finished. So I was kind of waiting for that. Since I get the Charming Imp, I was able to do Hellhounds and get a shit ton of charms. And you'll see that at the end of the video when we look into the bank. I do apologize, I'm a little sniffly right now. I am sick and I'm all like clogged up, and it's annoying as shit to try and commentate. But yeah, so ended up with the Charming Imp collecting a fuck ton of charms. So that was really a motivation for me to get Desert Treasure done and to get my magic up and also get charms while doing it. So but mostly doing strength. I got a shit ton of strength done, and I was really excited about that because I was hopefully going to be able to boss this weekend. And had some stuff come up, and my partner I plan on duoing with, and also doing a Loot from Bando series. We're expecting to do that. He's been really busy with working and IRL shit, so was not able to hop into Bandos at all. And I'm actually going to a concert tonight. I'm going to see Asking Alexandria, We Came as Romans, and yeah, so that'll be a fun event. So I won't be on much Sunday, and I'm also playing hockey in the morning in about 9 hours from now that I'm recording. So yeah, that's my kind of weekend plans. And so yeah, getting some more shit done. Finally, here we are, the Abyss. So if you guys would like, I can make a Hellhounds guide for people new to training combat and lower level combat, it's really easy to do. I really recommend 70 defense. Gainz makes it the most easy fucking thing in the world. You don't even have to look at your screen. So I thought, we'll get in that a little bit later. I'll tell you guys my unfortunate event. So here's just some of the Abyss, and I don't have Soul Split, so I was kind of forced to use Vampirism, which gives you, I think it's, Blood Burst also gives you 5% of damage you take, or damage you deal. You get 5% of that back to your health, on top of Vampirism, which also gives you health after doing damage. So end up getting 87 strength there. That is what the strength ended up tallying as for the end of the video. So end up going from 74 to 87, which is a shit ton. I was planning on going to 90 by the end of the week, but the event occurred. So anyway, hopped into some more Abyss. I was basically trying to go to the Abyss every time my Vampirism aura was redone, so I was able to do that and use it for my healing. That way I could actually make an efficient trip. I was getting about 300k XP per hour, and it is quite expensive. I used a shit ton of fire runes and a shit ton of death runes, but it's the fastest way to train magic, and I plan on doing this to 99. And hopefully at some point I'll have Soul Split down the road. Not really going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. Not at all. It's a fuck ton of quests to do. And so, I was also doing Slayer and wondering why my tasks were so shitty when I looked at the Slayer Masters. And I totally forgot that there was one in Shiloh Village for when you get 50 Slayer. And you have to be level 150. I am level 160 something, I think 167 or so. And I still do not use that one. I have to do a Shiloh Village quest. Wasn't really keen on questing the past few days. I didn't really feel like doing it. So I'm going to try to get that done this week. That way I can actually get decent Slayer tasks and not fucking trolls and fungal mages and shit every single time. And crawling hands, like what the fuck? Am I level like 90 again? No. So I couldn't be bothered with doing all those, and I'm trying to get as many Slayer points as I can. So I didn't want to cancel any. So that's pretty much that. And yeah, so I ended up getting 80 magic, which is pretty fucking awesome. Was really happy with that, and then decided, you know, it's time to get defense up a couple levels, and ended up getting it to 75, magic number 75. What is that for magic? That is Ganodermic. So I was able to use Ganodermic now, after I get 75 in about 5 seconds, 10 seconds maybe, about 10 seconds, yeah, sounds right. And yeah, so I'm also wondering, while we're on the topic of different armors to wear, I want to do some bossing stuff and loot video and guide stuff things. So if you guys want me to do any guides or different types of loot videos, I'm working on a Barrows one right now, and I'm 31 chests dry, which is so unfortunate. So if you guys want me to do any guides or loot video things, please let me know what you'd like me to do. As you can see right here, down in Barrows, ended up getting 81 mage. So please let me know if you guys would like to see any. I feel like it's like getting almost a little repetitive, only seeing Road to Maxcape series videos uploaded, and it is hard to bring in other videos when I want to focus my time on doing stuff that it's going to benefit my account. Not only that, but it's also going to be a good video, and also good stuff I can toss into these videos. To make something else on the side is kind of pressing for my available time, and so doing a loot from Barrows series that would kind of be strenuous on, and really testing how much I can really get done for this series, but at the same time, it'd be a really cool video to put out. So let me know what your guys' opinions are on that, and I can make it happen. So basically here is the end of the episode bank look at thing. So I think it's 150k fire runes and over 30k death runes. I'm kind of blind and it's really small on my screen, so I can't really see it. And the charms, holy shit, 8,000 gold charms, even though they really aren't that great. 1k green charms, 900 crimsons, and 100 and something blues. See, there's something missing in this tab. It's the fucking charming imp. So while my AFKing times occurred, I walked away from my computer for about a minute or two, and ended up dying at Hellhounds. I got all the way back down there. I didn't have any armor or food, obviously, because all my stuff was inside the grave. I got there, hit a few lag spikes, and died again. So I got all the way back down there for the third time, and picking up all my shit, and I noticed my charming imp was not in the fucking grave. Kinda pissed off about that. That's 100,000 tokens down the fucking toilet. 1 mil dungeoneering, basically, I pushed for, is now gone. So, guess what? We gotta do it again. We gotta do it again. And I'm really looking for people that are interested in pushing dungeoneering with me for next week. Not for this week coming up, which is the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. And it'll be in the first, basically at the end of this week, so probably like the 26th or so of March, on to like the first week of April. I want people that are willing to dungeoneer, that know how to dungeoneer, and want to push dungeoneering. So I need to get a shit ton of dungeoneering done. So anybody who is willing to do that, please let me know. Just get into the Lootingmania Friends Chat. Feel free to join at any time. Always got quite a bit of people in there. And so feel free to join that. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, favorite, subscribe. And as always, until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you guys later in about a week or so with the next episode.